Hello, good morning.
Hello. How are you?
Well, it's good evening.
Yeah, it's good night over here.
Well, we're so far away and so near.
Yep, that's it.
This is great about technology.
Yep. It's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah, where do you live in? Where in Australia do you live?
Adelaide. So in the middle, at the bottom of the middle.
Bottom middle.
Yeah, in the middle of Australia at the bottom.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah.
We used to teach Spanish for
Okay.
foreigners. And we had some Australian students, so more or less they were coming from different places.
Okay. So Brisbane is popular. Brisbane, Sydney, and Perth.
Sydney, where there is the Opera House.
Yep, that's it. Okay, so yeah, I didn't prepare any questions or anything, but I'll see how we go as we go along.
Okay, so
Basically, what I just want to find out is like your personal story and also the Edgar Cayce Argentina. What's going on with Edgar Cayce Argentina?
well, Argentina is not moving very fast at the moment. We are in trouble.
Yeah.
And we have been in trouble for a long time. Anyway, I have been working with the Edgar Cayce material since 1999.
Okay.
And this was a consequence of my translating two books.
Okay.
Search for God, and I don't remember the other one. The other one was one of Henry Reed's.
Okay.
And I did it for the courses, for the groups I had at the moment, because they had to be translated into Spanish.
Okay.
And so I am a professor in English.
Okay.
And so I encouraged my students, those who knew English, to help me with translation. So they were practicing English and Spanish.
Okay.
And well, we had meditation groups. We we did search for God groups, and we have done lots of things together. We have learned a lot, and I have translated the Hidden History of Jesus into Spanish, which was published in the United States.
Okay.
And also the Calendar of the Soul for a website in Sweden, which is free of charge for anyone who wants to use it.
Okay.
So I donated the Spanish version because I realized that there was no Spanish version.
Okay.
And it was poetry, so it was very difficult to translate.
Yeah.
And well, these were things that were popping up in front of me, and I was your age, a little bit younger when I had connections with Edgar Cayce group, and then I wrote to them.
Yeah.
And I told them that I had the Spanish version of these two books. And if they wanted the Spanish version, I was giving it to them.
Okay.
Because I had bought them.
Yep.
Well, as from that moment onwards, they were sending me books. I think I have about 500, 800. I don't know. I have lots of bookcases full of books. And the problem is that not many people read in English.
Okay.
So many of them are in English. Now they were producing some more in Spanish. And well, it was okay. No one knows him, so you have to explain who he is, who he was, etc. Sometimes I
Yeah.
impressed because he's still valid. So, during these 2 years, well, I was ill. I had to be operated on. I had to go through a very serious operation.
Okay. Yeah.
And I had cancer, chemotherapy, all this. So quarantine, and I stopped.
Okay.
And then I am going to start groups this year
Okay.
because we can do them on Zoom. The question is, I do them for free,
Yeah.
of course. And well, I had to do so many things, had to visit so many doctors and exams, tests. Well, so this is finished.
Okay.
And thanks God it's finished. And this year we're going to resume activities, which I miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was very nice to do them. We had a wonderful meditation group. One of them was wonderful. And well, I am still in contact with them. So I'll try to go on working on Zoom.
Okay. So how many in your group? How many in your group? How many members do you have?
How many people?
Yeah.
We were about 8 or 9, depending
Okay.
on the circumstances, not many more.
Okay.
I don't like to work with crowds.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
And
interesting.
what do you do?
Me, I work. I go to work. I'm a normal worker. I drive a machine forklift driver. But in my spare time, I do the readings. I do my videos. I joined the Search for God. We just had it on tonight. The Search for God meeting. We meet on Zoom. It's an Australian group.
So it's interesting.
Yeah, so the leader of the Australian group, he is the leader for Australia, Edgar Cayce Australia. He's here, so he's in our group. He's in part of our group.
And where is he?
He's
Is
in Melbourne. Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yeah, not far from Melbourne. I forgot the name of the place, but it's not far from Melbourne. My father, he's the representative for New Zealand.
Look at that.
Yeah. So he's the New Zealand representative, but he's very old now. So I don't know how long he's going to last. Yeah. So.
Well, it's not, you don't have to make such an effort.
Yeah, well, that's, it's up to the individual, you know,
It depends on you.
Yeah, how much you put in is how much you're going to get. So
sometimes you get it from somebody else.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's
I didn't understand what you do as a profession.
Oh, profession. I drive. I work in a warehouse. Grocery stores where we sell all the goods, like like bread, butter, all the groceries, food items, cooking items.
And what do you do? Do you sell them or do you
No, I drive. I'm a driver in the big warehouse. It's a very, very big warehouse. and I drive the machine, the forklift, and the pallets.
I know what a forklift is.
Yeah.
It's the one that
Yeah.
has two fingers. I
Yeah.
don't know what to call them.
Yeah, that's it. And it goes up high, very high, like 9
Yeah,
meters
and
high.
then you put
Yeah.
them up or lower them depending
Yeah.
on the
So
situation.
that's what I do. That's part of my job. So we cut the plastic off and we put it in the,
I like machines.
yeah.
I like cranes and machines for media grade tractors. I love machines.
Yeah, so there's about 300, maybe 200 to 300 workers in that place. So there's a lot
Wow.
of work, yeah, a lot of workers in there.
Yeah.
So
I am a teacher of English.
okay, yeah,
I graduated as a professor, but really I am a teacher.
okay,
I specialize in crash courses in English and in Spanish.
okay, good.
And
You're helping a lot of people, so that's good.
yeah, I'm helping them go away from Argentina, and
Yeah.
this is where I feel sad,
Yeah,
because when there is a lot, when I have a lot of work, that means lots of people want to leave,
yeah, okay.
and this is not very nice.
Yes, but they go and get new experience and they also gain new knowledge and they may bring it back.
No, they don't come back.
They never come back. But do
We
they
are
send money back? They help?
No, sometimes, well, I haven't seen my daughter. She lives in New York.
Okay.
I haven't seen my daughter for 4 years now because we had the quarantine. But it was the longest quarantine in the world. We were locked down for a year. And the situation is very serious here.
Yeah.
So I agree, the young people want to leave.
Yeah.
I would leave if I were their age.
Yeah, I know. It looks, yeah, because America always looks better when you watch the.
I wouldn't go to the United States, really.
Yeah, maybe Europe.
I would go to Europe, or I have the Spanish nationality. I have a Spanish passport. And really, if I were younger, now I have 4 children.
Yeah.
And one of them has 2 girls, my 2 granddaughters.
Oh.
We are not going to leave.
Okay.
Because the other 3 are here.
Yeah.
And well, apart from politics, they are working very well. But we have, for example, for you to understand, because no one understands why a country full of resources is in this situation. We had 50% inflation last year.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Same as the previous year.
Yeah.
So every day we can afford less. That's why I do the Edgar Cayce course meetings for free.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah,
and I also help people who write asking for help from different corners of the world.
Okay.
Because really the people are desperate in different places, not only here.
Okay.
I am doing, maybe you're interested, I'm doing workshops with Dr. Reed and his group from Edgar Cayce.
Yeah.
And we are dreaming for the planet.
Okay.
This is dreaming dreaming with a purpose.
Okay.
And it's very interesting. There is one course starting on the 17th.
Okay.
I can pass it on to you, and if you're interested, you can register, and then they are asking for donations.
Okay. Interesting. Yep. I went in the readings and I thought I'll look for something about Argentina. to see if there's any reading about Argentina, and I only found one reading of a person that was born in Argentina, in Buenos Aires.
And what did you find?
That individual was in America, but she was born in Buenos Aires, where you are. So I have the
In
reading
Buenos
number.
Aires.
Yeah.
And what does the reading say? What does the reading speak about? Her personal situation?
So I am. Can I share my screen? Is it okay? And I'll show you.
Of course.
Okay. Where's the reading? Maybe it's this one.
Because Casey spoke about Argentina.
Okay. So here it is. See this up here? Can you see this? Born in Buenos, Argentina.
Yeah.
Yep. Can you see that?
No, because my picture is, yes, born May the 8th, 1908. Oh, one year after my father.
Yeah. So this is her reading number on the top here. And she was a female, 32, and a widow Catholic. But she had a question down here. It's a very good reading, very good reading. It's her life reading.
Wow.
But at the bottom, she asked a question here, number 50. So she asks, for my future life, would it be better for me to remain in the United States or go back home to Argentina?
Mhm.
And then the answer was, as we find, the better will be for the entity to be more as a traveler than remaining in one individual land. For the immediate, remain in the United States, but make connections as a representative of the Spanish land, the Portuguese, the French, the English, the United States, and all lands where the freedom, yea, the beauty, the love of the Lord may be a part of the experience of all those who choose to know his ways. So basically, I think it's about spreading the message
Spreading
of
the
Jesus
news.
Christ.
Yeah.
Spreading the message of Jesus Christ to all these lands. So be a traveler. So I don't know.
Well, here our population is mainly Catholic.
Okay.
Now the evangelists are taking a big piece of cake. They are working very hard.
Okay, so I can send you this reading, a copy of this reading by email.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you can read the
Yeah.
whole reading.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Casey spoke about Argentina, and he said Argentina would feed the world.
Yes,
I
I found those readings. Yep. 2 readings I can.
It's a reading on the future. These
Yeah.
are, and I think that he was speaking about the Second World War, where we really fed Europe. We were sending corn to Europe. I don't know if we were sending it everywhere, but I'm sure we were sending it to Spain.
Yeah, I think it's to do with the food. There's Argentina's got lots of land to grow the wheat and.
Yes, wheat, but the problem is that this year the harvest has been very bad because we had no rain, and when it started to rain, the harvest was ruined, almost ruined, and then many of our lands caught fire. I think it's intentional, but
yeah.
I'm not going to say anything else because there is a kind of fight between these politicians and the agricultural production. This is madness, but anyway, God knows why we must go through this situation. Because Argentina was the 4th country in the world at the beginning of the 20th century. That's why my grandpa and many others came to Argentina in the 1900s or 18 something to start a new life. Because, for example, Spain was very poor in that moment. And well, I would like to read this, to have this reading.
I will send it to you via email.
What did he say about Australia? I would like to go to Australia.
I haven't searched anything about Australia because I'm not actually from Australia. I'm actually originally from Samoa.
Wow.
Yeah, and then because my mother is from Samoa, and I was born in Samoa, but my father's from New Zealand, so that's why I went to New Zealand, and then I came here to Australia. So my son, who's 18, when we came to Australia, he was only 1 year old. So now he's 18. So we've been here 17 years. So he's
It
grown
must
up.
be very nice to live in Australia.
Oh yeah, very, very. It's a very lovely, very.
These Australian students we had were very nice people, and they
Yeah.
were happy. They were,
Very, yeah, very well educated, very well spoken. They can speak well, and very wealthy as well. Lots of people. They're
well,
all.
they were, yes, they are very wealthy. These people, one of them was coming here for mining.
Yeah.
And they were mining gold from the Andes.
Yeah.
Well, but okay, they were investing. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they had that because they've got a lot of mines here in Australia, so they have a lot of knowledge regarding mining. So
Of course,
yeah,
like the English. The English know a lot about mining because they were doing mining in their own country.
so they probably go around the world and mine for more resources and minerals.
Problem is they contaminate the waters.
Yeah, well, that's the side effects, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
But
so regarding the Edgar Cayce work, so what's your future plans? You just gonna have a search for God study group, and you're gonna be connecting with.
I was planning to start with dreaming for a purpose
Okay.
and meditation, because we used to do this. We used to divide the session of the search for study groups,
Okay.
and the first part was learning.
Yep.
And after this, we went on with meditation.
Okay.
So there was the environment was getting thin because we were reading about God.
Yeah.
And we were reading about God's ways and learning. And sometimes we were reading the Bible. And I was bringing the material, preparing everything. And there was an incredible coincidence. Well, not incredible, it has to do with God.
Yeah.
But when someone had a problem, I was always bringing the answer in the papers I was collecting at home to read about in class. It was really interesting, and we had a really close relationship because the answers were there.
Yeah.
I am an astrologer as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I started studying astrology more or less when I became in contact with Cayce Center, and because I got to know about Cayce reading astrology books in English.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
And I said, "Who is he?"
Yeah.
So I started like this.
So do you have access to the readings, to all the readings?
I have access to the readings, yes.
Okay, so and do you translate it into Spanish as well?
When it's necessary, I do, yes.
Okay.
But the question is that I have the CD for
Okay.
XP. And now I have Windows 10, so I don't have the Windows 10 version.
Oh, okay. You can, there is a way, maybe you can convert it, the CD. Maybe you can copy it into a USB stick and then,
And then use them in Windows 10, do you think so?
yeah.
So maybe you're more intelligent than I am for these things.
Yes, I have access to a lot of resources, and because you've seen my YouTube channel, Improve Transform on YouTube.
No,
You haven't
not
seen my
yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
No, not yet, because I have been working online, teaching
Okay.
classes and reading astrological charts, and in the end, your eyes fall out.
Okay. So I can send you the link for that as well, so you can just have a look. And so, but have you created any Spanish YouTube videos in Spanish for Edgar Cayce?
No, because they are in the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Okay.
They are in, I think that they are in English with subtitles. I'm not sure.
Okay. But
So people can find them there if they want to. I have read many books about Edgar Cayce. The first one I read was There is a River, which is on his life. But now they have translated Man of Miracles into Spanish. And I have some copies. So I always, when the people ask me for copies, I sell copies, except the last one. Then I don't get any more copies because they...
So I did go to Amazon and I looked for any Spanish edition of Edgar Cayce books, and I did find some. So I'm going to show you what I found.
Man of Miracles. There is another one.
Hold on, where is it?
There are many. There are about 10 or 12.
Okay. Yeah, this one. So this one here,
Well, this is the first one, is the one I translated.
Okay. Now there's another one here, Edgar Cayce, something.
This one is Man of Miracles. Yes. This is great.
And there's Angels.
This is great.
This one here.
This is beautiful. You can read it in English as well.
Yeah. What about this Reincarnation?
I have read it in English.
I don't know what this one is.
This is Henry Reed, I think.
Okay.
It's great. La historia del alma, the story of the soul. This is a fantastic book.
Yeah, yeah. Especially in English, and this is in Spanish.
But you can read it in English.
Yeah. So the Spanish have access to a lot of Edgar Cayce books.
Oh, there are lots. The problem is we cannot buy from Amazon because Amazon will not sell to Argentina because the book don't get home. Very nice.
Okay.
They used to get home. But now they don't get, you buy them, you pay for them, but they cannot send them for to you. So now our money is not accepted.
Okay. Well, you gotta find another way to.
No, I have all these books that you showed me because they were sent to me before the restrictions started.
Okay. Yeah, but what I'm saying is you gotta find another way for people that want to read these books. You should be able to photocopy, or send email, the copy of the email.
Well, if they can be downloaded,
yeah,
I would like to have them downloaded, but I translated this one that you showed me by Henry Reed on angels, archangels is great as well. Yeah. Great. If you haven't read them, you should read them because you will start and you won't close the book until you finish.
I have about 200 Edgar Cayce books, so I've read most of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are very interesting.
yeah. Okay,
And they are good for your soul
yeah,
because you feel well reading them.
yeah. It's you feel that maybe there's the truth in it. There's some truth, or the
It is.
truth.
My faith is very strong.
Yeah,
When I was translating the hidden history of Jesus,
yeah.
I was working with 5 Bibles.
Okay.
And then I realized, yes, my husband was helping me because
Okay.
he had a very deep Catholic education.
Okay.
He went to school in a Catholic school, and he knew more than I did. And that was my moment to learn what I had to learn.
Yeah.
Then I was working with St. James's Bible
Yeah.
in English. Then I was working with another Bible in English, then with 2 Protestant Bibles. One was Presbyterian, the other one, I don't know what it was, and the Latin American Bible.
Okay.
Very interesting to see the differences between them.
Oh, yeah.
For example, in Spanish, all the verses that had to do with the responsibility of the church did not appear. Then I had to translate these verses because the book was speaking about these verses because it was in English from the States. And I had to translate verses from the Bible. So the work was very interesting because I never imagined myself translating versicles that were not in the Spanish Bible. And the work was very interesting because it was, I don't know if you have read the history, the hidden history of Jesus.
I saw it on Kindle today. I had a look, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm planning to contact Kirk Nelson one day and
It's
talk to him.
interesting because it deals with all the documents that we have,
Yeah.
historians from the Roman Empire,
Oh,
and then the information that's missing was provided by Cayce.
yeah.
So the book is great.
Yeah.
I remember when I was finishing the translation, it was a very rainy day. There was a terrible storm, and my hero was dying. He was being crucified, and I was crying.
Yeah.
I was doing the translation, and I was crying because I felt it so deep. And well, now it's published, you see.
Yeah. And I think it's probably touched a lot of people reading it.
I hope so.
I'm sure it has. Yeah.
Now, the one that has become very popular that doesn't have to do with Cayce, but has to do with spiritual work is the Calendar of the Soul. And you can reach it at calendar of the soul, all in one word,
Yeah.
.net.
Okay. Whose book is that one?
No, it's the poetries that Rudolf Steiner wrote.
Okay. Okay.
That have to do with these 8, that has to do with summer and winter
Okay.
and spring and autumn. This goes around during the whole year. So you go into this website and you look for the English version and you read it.
Okay.
And in the Spanish version, you will see my name.
Okay. Well done.
But this one was donated, and this one was published in the United I donated it to Sweden.
Okay.
And the students in Columbia University were painting while someone was reading the poems in different
Okay.
languages. Then they printed the drawings and the verses, and then there was someone in Israel asking for permission to use the calendar of the soul. I think that he's using it in English.
Okay.
And this is the one I did for free.
Well done. So you have helped a lot of people, which is a good thing.
Yeah, well,
A
that
blessing.
was my intention.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do the same with my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. I will send you the link, and I just do it for free. I just do it in my spare time. I just post it on. So
Yeah,
there's a
but
lot.
I think that you get great satisfaction out of
Yes,
it.
exactly. Yeah, not the money side. It's just helping people. My goal was to get people to be interested, and then if they're interested, they'll read a book or research more, find other resources. That was my
Yeah.
goal, just like an introduction, but hopefully
You would love to do the workshop on dreaming for purpose, because this has to do with more or less the same ideal.
yeah,
And it's Henry Reed who started this, Dr. Henry Reed. He
yeah,
published many books.
yeah, yeah. I know Henry Reed.
And he works with a Spaniard who lives in the States, and she is the leader of the courses. Her name is Gemma.
Okay.
I can send you the email for
Yeah.
with the link for you to enroll.
Okay.
Because it's starting tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
There's still time to do it. It's only a week.
Yeah. Okay. I'll think about it. Yeah,
It's only
interesting.
it's very interesting because you go to bed, you dream
Yeah.
for the earth. Tonight I'm going to think of the earth and dream of the earth. You leave a sheet of paper somewhere where you can write when you get up at night. And well, it's interesting. And there are people from every corner of the world. This is interesting.
So the other thing is, you think is there anybody young person in your group that's gonna share the message, or
I think they all do.
okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And
They,
so, because you know the problem with the Edgar Cayce is that it's most of the older people are doing it, and when the older people leave, there's no younger generation to take over, and that's a big problem.
the big problem everywhere, because last time we went to Europe, which was in 2013, the churches were empty.
Yeah, that's another big problem too. So
Yeah, the churches were not empty
yeah,
before the quarantine. So now people can go in, but they reach a number and you don't go in because this virus has stopped everything. So sometimes the people pray in the gardens of the churches. But the young people don't go very much.
So do you think the Edgar Cayce's message, the main message is Jesus Christ, or is it something else?
I think so.
You think so? I think so too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
Of course, because if you must read the hidden history of Jesus, and then we can have a long conversation, because it's very moving.
yeah.
It's very short.
Yeah, no, I've read other Edgar Cayce Jesus books as well. I've got them as well. So
Well, the writer got the material from the readings, of
yeah,
course.
yeah, I do a lot of reading as well. So I know a little bit.
I think that if the world respected the 10 commandments,
Yeah,
only 10 commandments, we would live better.
definitely. The other thing is the Book of Revelations. Have you studied it?
I have it, but I haven't read it because the question is that I read lots of things for my classes, for astrology, for all this. So when I have some time, I read on. I have read a lot, but the Book of Revelations is at home.
Okay,
I haven't read it,
okay.
not yet. Is it good?
Yeah, I'll give you the link to my YouTube channel, and I've got all. You'll find all the interesting things that I put there.
Okay.
And hopefully, if you watch it, you might use it or something.
Well, you're in summer as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are in semi-holiday because we couldn't come to our house away from Buenos Aires for a year and a half, and there are many things to do here.
Okay.
So we are on half holiday because we go on working from here, and then in the free time we do what needs to be done because during the quarantine we couldn't come.
Okay.
It was so strict that we couldn't come.
Yeah.
And it was the safest place.
Mhm.
If you had to be away from the world, it was this place, not Buenos Aires.
Okay. So you have two houses. You have one in the city and one in the country.
Yeah, I am in the country now.
Okay, I see.
We used to live here when the children were small.
Okay.
And then when they started the university, we said, oh no, we're not giving them the car for the highway.
Yeah.
So we moved to Buenos Aires, and then,
Okay.
well, we still have the house.
I see.
And where do you live? You live in the city?
Yeah, I live in the city. Right, Nick. Not far from the city center, maybe 30 kilometers from city center.
Yeah. And you have only one son?
Yeah, only one son.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, we have, but they're about your age because my eldest son is 45.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Casey work will disappear. The question is that the younger people do not want to have anything to do with religion. I see it in the young people here, and in Europe it was the same. As
Yeah.
you said, I have the feeling that sometimes all the work will go away. And then they will lose the primordial connection with God.
Mm.
And what will they do?
Mm.
They will feel very lonely.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, we'll spread the word, the message.
That's why I do it for free.
Exactly.
No, you don't have to pay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well done.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So we can. I mean, I will go into your YouTube
Yes,
channel. And
I'll send it.
I
Yeah.
don't know how to handle these technologies. I don't know, but I am very interested. Maybe we can have another meeting some
Sure.
other time.
Definitely. We will keep in contact via email, and we'll see how we go from there.
How did you find me?
I found your name in the International Directory of ARE list. So they had the email addresses. So I contacted 5 people from there. So you're one of them. I'm going to interview one from Albania.
Wow.
Edgar Cayce, Albania, maybe Saturday. And next month in March will be Brussels. I've already interviewed one from Japan, the Edgar Cayce, and I posted the video on my YouTube channel so you can watch our interview.
And now I think that they are translating Edgar Cayce work
Yes.
into Chinese.
Or Chinese as well. So I would
Yeah.
love to meet that person as well someday, hopefully to interview. So what I'm doing is interviewing every representative and just say hello. And
I think that China is a very interesting, might be a very interesting interview, because they had, during the communist regime, they had a prohibition to connect with anything that was spiritual. And apparently in Europe, the countries that were inside the USSR are very spiritual now, while the others are unplugging. This is madness. But it was very sad to see the churches in Europe. They are beautiful, but it was very sad to see there were no young people, only the old people, as you say.
We have the same problem here in Australia, because my wife goes to the Catholic church, and when I drop them there, there's only the old people. My wife tried to take my son there, but my son's not interested.
Well, we used to go to Mass with our children, and then when they got older, they stopped going. And now that the Pope is an Argentinian, he is not behaving properly. The children, the young people are, I think that they are more structured than we are. So say, he's an idiot, I don't listen to him again, I don't go to church, but this is extreme. It's an extreme, because you can still be spiritual even if you don't go to church.
That's I believe in that. You don't have to go to church.
So that's moment when the sects catch the young people, because they need God.
I think I believe that every soul needs God, and so they will find a way to reach Him. So I don't think it will ever disappear. You can't watch it.
You will not find it in a sect.
No.
I think that there must be some safety devices. I was going to say, I don't know the word, not even in Spanish. You must be safe to be able to meditate. If you are together with people who do not have good intentions, as Cayce said, you will not feel well after meditation.
True.
So this is my idea, that I am very sorry that they are going away from the churches, because they are going somewhere else.
That's what we worry about, where they're going.
We are parents, we worry about that.
That's okay. So what we can do is meet again in the future, maybe have another chat. I'm going to send you all the emails.
Whenever you want.
Yes, I'll send you some emails of all the stuff that I've done. You can have a look at it and see what you think.
Yes, and I will send you the email on the workshop.
No worries.
Doesn't take so long to, it's
Yeah.
about an hour, not tomorrow. Tomorrow it's very short. And then on Sunday after dreaming, you have to write it down
Yeah.
and then we have to compare the other dreams. It's very interesting.
Okay. Well, it was
Very,
very nice meeting you, but I'm gonna go to sleep now because it's 20 past 12 here.
okay, it's 10:52 here.
Yeah. So
Okay, so we'll be meeting next time.
yes, definitely. Definitely.
Okay,
Thank you very
bye.
much. Thank you.